Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, I know there's a lecture scheduled, some of our brothers, so I'm not going to talk a long time.
Brothers, those who want to make their sunnah, please go to the main musalla. Let us focus, inshallah, on the lecture. We don't want to disturb you. The same thing, we don't want you to disturb us. Please go to the main musalla.
We apologize for the brothers who might be praying already. But in any case, very quickly, I just want to remind the brothers, this is something we've been talking about a lot lately, just how very critically important it is for us to be loving and merciful to one another. People say, why are you talking about that? Because if we look at a lot of the problems in our ummah, both globally and locally in our homes, a lot of it boils down to a lack of love and mercy. When our Prophet ﷺ, when he advised us as to how to strengthen the bonds of brotherhood, what did he say? عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تحاسدوا ولا تناجشوا ولا تباغضوا ولا تدابروا ولا يبيع بعضكم على بيع بعض وكونوا عباد الله إخوانا المسلم أخو المسلم لا يظلمه ولا يخذله ولا يكذبه ولا يحقره فحسب امرئ من الشر أن يحقر أخاه المسلم كل المسلم على المسلم حرام ما دمه وماله وعرضه رواه مسلم. So he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, don't envy one another, don't raise the prices against each other with no intention to buy. Just generally don't conspire against each other. Here's the point though, and don't hate one another. Don't hate one another. وَلَا تَبَاغَضُوا. Because the hatred is something shaitan puts between us to undermine our relations and to get us to fight each other. And in the Quran it mentions him using khamr al-maysir, إنما يريد الشيطان أن يوقع بينكم العداوة والبغضاء في الخمر والميسر. But he'll use anything. Those are two of his most powerful tools. For Muslims, those aren't totally relevant. But he'll use anything. He'll use political differences. Political differences are ijtihadat. There are areas where different scholars will have different opinions. Shaitan will use political difference to make us hate one another. So we have to love one another. Our countries, in some instances, are being torn apart. How long has the war been going on in Somalia? Different levels. Mahdi, Adid, Shabab, Fulan, this, that, this tribe, that tribe. How long? 30 years almost now. It can't go on like that if there's not hatred in the hearts. La tabaghadu, which means if the Prophet ﷺ is telling us not to hate one another, we have to love one another. We can't let these differences come between us. Look at what's happening in Egypt. Some of you from Egypt, you know it's true. We're Muslims hating each other over political differences. Look at Iraq and Pakistan and Syria now, unfortunately. Some is legitimate differences, but some is just hatred has come in the hearts of the believers. Hatred is coming to their hearts. And to keep it out, we have to consciously love one another. The Prophet ﷺ mentions love and mercy. These are characteristics of our community. مثل المؤمنين في تودهم وتراحمهم وتعاطفهم مثل الجسد إذا اشتكى منه عضو تداعى سائر الجسد بالسهر والهمة. The likeness of the believers in their mutual love, their love for each other, and their mercy towards each other, and their affection towards each other is like a single body. If one part of that body complains of some injury, all of the body summons the various parts with fever and sleeplessness and fever. Their mutual love, tawaddihim, their mutual mercy, tarahumihim. So I said I wouldn't talk long. I just want to mention two hadith. One that mentioned the importance of love and one that mentions the importance of mercy. Our loving each other is one of the conditions of our going to Jannah. فقال صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تدخلوا الجنة وفي الرواية لا تدخلون الجنة حتى تؤمنوا ولا تؤمنوا حتى تحابوا أولا أدلكم على شيء إذا فعلتموه تحببتم أفشوا السلام بينكم. You will not enter paradise. لا تدخلوا الجنة حتى تؤمنوا. You will not enter paradise until you truly believe. ولا تؤمنوا حتى تحابوا. And you will not truly believe until you love one another. That should be sufficient. That should be sufficient for us. You will not enter paradise until you truly believe, and you will not truly believe until you love one another. And we won't, in the interest of time, translate the rest. In terms of mercy, لا تؤمنوا لن تؤمنوا حتى ترحموا. لن تؤمنوا حتى ترحموا. فقالوا كلنا رحيم يا رسول الله. فقال صلى الله عليه وسلم إنه ليس برحمة أحدكم صاحبة ولكنها رحمة الناس رحمة عامة. So he said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you will not truly believe until you are merciful. They said, O Messenger of Allah, all of us are merciful. He said, I'm not talking about the mercy you show to your close companion. Rather, it's mercy to all of the people, mercy to the general public. So our societies have to be societies of mercy. This is something that completes our faith. لا تؤمنوا حتى ترحموا. لن تؤمنوا حتى ترحموا. You will not truly believe until you are merciful. You will not truly believe until you're merciful. So, brothers and sisters, please let us take these teachings seriously. Let us work to cultivate the love between us. And to go back to the hadith, and we'll stop here. And so the one concerning love, لا تدخلوا الجنة حتى تؤمنوا ولا تؤمنوا حتى تحبوا. So we translated the first part. Shall I not direct you to something were you to do it? You would love one another. Spread the peace between yourselves. أفشوا السلام بينكم. And last night we were talking about this subject. So just to reiterate, apologize to those who were there last night, and now we have to bore them. But the salam is the greeting, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That is the letter of the salam. And we should greet one another. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. No, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Astaghfirullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, brother. Here you come, you have taqi on, long clothes on, beard, lihya. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Oh, you crazy. People think I'm a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And then there's the spirit, there's the letter, there's the spirit. The spirit is found in the origin of salam. Salam comes from salima yaslamu. Salama. So, to be free from any defects, imperfections, to have peace, for peace to prevail, to be safe and secure. Salima. Al-Muslim man salima al-Muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. The Muslim is the one the other Muslims are safe from their tongue and hand. Refrain your tongue and your hand from harming the other Muslims. Don't slander, don't backbite, don't get involved in these gossip and rumors and pettiness and dishonoring the Muslim. We mentioned the hadith, again, we should have translated it all because it's all important. And Muslim, kullul muslimi ala al-muslimi haram. Every Muslim is sacred and or sancta has a sanctity towards their fellow Muslim. Damuhu a man who irdu, their life, their property, their honor. So when we dishonor the Muslim, we slander, we spread rumors, we listen to slander, we listen to rumors. We don't even know the brother. When we pass empty judgment, we start malicious rumors and slanders and lies. We remove the person from Islam for an issue the ulama different. نكفر على مسألة يختلف فيها العلماء أو فيها. We remove them from Islam. We have to love one another. We have to be merciful to one another. We have to make each other understand they're safe. You're safe. Your honor is safe. Your life is safe. Your wealth is safe. Because I'm a Muslim and I take this seriously. Al-Muslim man salim al-Muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. This is serious business. And if we ignore it, we ignore it to our peril. Because this is what Allah Ta'ala has given us to keep us together. If we throw it away, there's nothing to hold us together. The dunya isn't going to hold us together. The dunya pulls us apart. So we neglect it to our peril. May Allah give us tawfiq. May Allah bless all these wonderful brothers. MashaAllah. Every salah is like Jummah. Some communities, Salat al-Maghrib is Jummah. And Masjid At-Taqwa, Allah has given you all these wonderful believers to pray, keep the masjid populated, keep the masjid live with the presence of the believers. Allah has blessed you, brothers here. Sisters, I don't see you, so I'm not ignoring you on purpose. But y'all are blessed too. I see these beautiful brothers. MashaAllah, simahum fi wujuhihim min athar as-sujud. Allahu Akbar. Allah continue to bless you. Give all of you long life filled with barakah and khidmah. And Allah Ta'ala bless all of us to do something meaningful for Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam.